It's been a minute. No, up next was supposed to be Beach House number 7. I've been listening to it, wanting to do a review, just haven't had time. But I want to do this kind of like this in-between thing. On the first episode when I was reviewing OGC's No Fear to Storm 12-inch, I mentioned that they happened to use the same sample that was on the intro of this, Dr. Octagon. This is actually the first press CD on Bulk Recordings, the independent label before they got picked up, that has a different track listing, and Half Shark Alligator Man is a hidden bonus track. I can't remember what else is on here that isn't on the version that most people have. I think it's one of the songs with Sir Menelik on it, aka Cyclops 3000, 6000, whatever. This cool version, I was like, yo. Now this I got from the Interscope Vinyl Club. For a while I've been getting emails, advertisements talking about it was like there was one where they did like a limited version of Thug Life, Tupac's side group, that had like an alternate cover, and then there was an alternative version of Mos Def's Black on Both Sides. I at the time was a member of Vinyl Me Please. They are one of the most popular vinyl club memberships. You know, they do stuff like this and this and this, this. You get the point. Always really cool stuff, like, you know, like tip-on, gatefolds. Always have really enjoyed Vinyl Me Please. But as of late, it's not looking too great. Not going to go into too much of that. There's probably plenty of people on Reddit and other online yada yadas talking about Vinyl Me Please and a bit. I was getting these emails from Interscope and thinking about, oh, if there's other options, what to do. And my membership was petering its way out. So I didn't want to like jump into another subscription. Well, they sent me an email for their version of Dr. Octagon, which is this really cool gatefold, which has the embossed letters and comes with a slip mat, 2XLP with bonus cuts. Like, it even has the remixes for Blue Flowers on here, the Prince Paul ones, really dope. So I copped it. And they had different options, which, much like Vinyl Me Please, they could do like a year, could do a couple month ones, or could do a single month subscription. So I was like, I will just do the single month subscription, because it didn't seem, when looking it up, that you were able to do stuff like Vinyl Me Please did, which would be, say this was the record that was selected for the month, and you weren't really feeling it. You could be like, well, maybe I'll swap it for this one. And you could do that. No problem. As long as there was like a window and availability, you could swap it. Great. Or take store credit and then use it for something else. Like there was plenty of other records that I got where I didn't dig anything they had, and I just took store credit and I got it. Or I got a duplicate of something I already had and I sent it to my friends. I did a 1 month subscription because I was like, doesn't look like I can do swaps, doesn't look like I can I'll just do 1 month. Test it out, test the waters. That's fine. Okay, so I got this. Was happy. Like a day or two later, I actually did that video where I put it in and was like, hey, they sampled this record. Well, then I got a notification like a couple days later that then was saying like, oh, we have the record of next month. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm not subscribed. and it was a band that I haven't even heard of, which, you know, now when you see it, some people watching this are going to be like, how did you not know what that is? Well, you know, whatever. There's lots of stuff that I haven't heard of. I thought nothing of it. And then about 3-4 weeks later, I got an email saying, hey, you've been charged for next month's record. And I was like, no, because I had a 1-month subscription. And I then look up online, and in the tiniest of print, it says, yeah, it's a 1-month subscription, but you pay every month, which means it's not a 1-month subscription. It means it's the most expensive subscription that you can get. Oh, and by the way, when you immediately ordered this record, you then had to submit a cancellation of your 1-month subscription, and it had to be approved by them. So I then emailed them and said, can you do anything like swap the record? Since you already charged me, why don't you give me that? Why don't you swap it for the version that you did of Thug Life, the version that you did of Black on Both Sides? And then came back a very generic message that said, I'm sorry, Dave, we can't do that for you. I just wrote back and said, can you please take me to another tier, please? And then that's when I realized that when looking at this is because I work in IT. When looking at their ticketing system, I could tell that they use Zendesk. And one of the features that Zendesk now has is that they can respond to tickets, and they're actually if you pay for a certain level, you can get it so they won't even be monitored by the actual people doing the help desk. It will be through basically an AI chatbot kind of a thing. So when you are asking to go up to another tier, then potentially these tickets may never even advance, and they're not even getting to the actual help desk for you to be helped. So after so many attempts of trying to move up and plead my case and say like, hey, look, I'm looking for another option. You know, I have a subscription somewhere else, and do you realize, you know, like how misleading it is on your website? It all just had like the same generic response of, I know this isn't the outcome you've been looking for. I finally got to a point where I just said, forget it. I tried to listen to the record that they were going to send me by looking it up online, and I was kind of listening to it. I mean, I saw that like when I looked up this record, there are a lot of people that really gush over this record, and that's fine, but it's kind of like it's the principle of it, you know, kind of a thing. And I tried listening to it with as much of, without having such a bitter taste in my mouth because of this situation. I couldn't really dig into it. And then also I started looking, when looking up this band and this record, I then started seeing stuff about certain member of the band and their behavior. And I'm not going to talk about that too much in here. You can look it up yourself. Do a little unboxing. I guess I'm going that route here, but here we go. This is brand new. The Devil and God Are Raging Inside Me. And for those of you that know this record, you're like, you're an idiot. How did you not know the title of this record? A lot of people really like this record. This is I can actually tell it's a really nice gatefold. Really nice gatefold, and it's a double colored vinyl, and then it has a bonus 7-inch. But, you know, bad taste in my mouth. I've tried to listen to this so much. I don't know if if I really want to review this record. I'm probably just gonna put this on eBay. to be completely honest. So happy record store day to you. Go to eBay and buy this record that I'm probably going to sell for a whole lot less than some jerk on eBay or Discogs is right now, because I think that's just douchey. Let's open it up so I can just like actually show you what it looks like. It's actually very nice gatefold. Actually very nice looking gatefold. 7-inch of fork and knife, and I can't read that even with my glasses on. Oh jeez, it doesn't even say it like on the actual 45. Whatever. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, anyway, yeah, apparently it's really good. I'm obviously pissed off. So, after this, hey, you know what? Tomorrow, well, I don't know when I'm going to post this, but tomorrow's record store day. Anyway, that's a lot. Brand new vinyl. Probably going to be on eBay. Not really going to review it. But the one thing I am reviewing is the Interscope Vinyl Collective. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, it really sucks. I hate to say it because, you know, Vinyl Me Please was so good, but Vinyl Me Please is just kind of like, I don't think they're going to last very much longer. So I really was looking for something else, and unless you really want to just go in and not care, or if you're one of those people that's just buying these and then automatically flipping them, then go ahead and do that. But I guess buyer beware. Interscope Vinyl Collective, I'm putting you on blast. So who knows, maybe with the power of the internet, they'll say I'm sorry and then credit me for it. All right. Anyway, next we will be doing, I know when I rolled the dice it was down here, but I rearranged my records. But next, yeah, we're going to talk about this. I will talk about this. Beach House 7. Really good record. Better than I remember. And I can't wait to talk about that soon. So,